Furogu! Kiddo, kiddo. I love this part. I just love that, like, how she jumps and it's just like that. Not because you get to see between her legs or anything, it's just think it's a cool shot. But yeah, now it's more of like, oh, it's not just about trying to make good art. It's more of like, yeah, one is I gotta make good art, but I also gotta make fucking thumbnails because I gotta get this shit done, and I just gotta get it done. And you know, yeah, I want to have it where it's good, but it's like I don't really want to sit down and think about it too much, you know, because I got a whole bunch of other shit I need to do. I got a whole bunch of videos to go export. I got a whole bunch of videos to go edit, you know. I gotta line out my drawings for my like new merch I'm trying to make and shit. So like, yeah, I'm like, where you at, motherfucker? I'm like, where you at? So, you know, it's just more of like I'm trying to get it done. And it's not to say that I'm not trying to get it done where it looks bad. You know, I want it to look good, but you see this piece of shit? You see this motherfucker? This was like, this bitch scared the shit out of me. When I was a kid, that motherfucker scared the shit out of me, dog. Scared the shit out of me. But yeah, it's just like, it's like, you know, even though I'm a neat and everything, I still got so much freaking work to do. Oh, it's so busy. It's fun, and I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do it once I get said job, but it's gonna be really pulling my hair out. But I'll try to get it done, cause that's all I can do. I never like the whole idea of, oh, I want to get it done. And I always hate the fact when people are like, oh, I'm just so busy, but I want to do it, but I just don't have the time. So like, make the time, you know, like I never understood like why people can't make time for things they like. People who are successful, for the most part, they had to make time to do things they want to get done or things they like. I never understood the oh, I'm so busy, I can't do it. It's just like, you just gotta schedule yourself in a way where you can get stuff done. Like I said, when I used to work, I still tried to make time to like draw and stuff as soon as I came home, even though like it would have been late and stuff. I still try to make time for all that shit, cause like, you know, it could get to a point where you just get too fucking relaxed, in the sense where it's just like, oh, I'm not necessarily gonna work on this anymore, because I hear them, but I don't really want to be here. It just gets to a point where it's just like, oh, I'm so busy, and and then you get depressed because you're not doing what you want to do, and then it's just like, oh, you make up excuses, like, you know, try to justify it. I'm like, oh, I'm just so busy, I don't have the time to do the things I want to do anymore. So in the end, it makes you like give up in a way, and it's just like, you know, it's like, why? You know, you have the chance to actually make something out of yourself, and you're not gonna try and put the time to actually do it. You're just gonna like give up. I'm not about the whole like giving up and shit. You know, I mean, it does suck that like I would have to. I really like. I didn't think of like, oh, I just want donations and stuff. It was more of I didn't. It was more of I didn't even really necessarily like wanted like donations per se. It's more of I kind of wanted it. Well, I guess mostly like for YouTube and shit, where it's like I could make money off of just ad revenue and shit and stuff. But I guess I was just naive, real naive. But I guess that's what happens when it is something you want to do and you want to get it done. I mean, you don't know. I mean, it's like, I guess that's what the saying is, like, you don't know until you try. Because, like, now that I know and I have an idea of what like, it went before, a year ago, I didn't really have an idea of what the fuck I wanted to do. You know? It was just, like, not, like, living or anything. I guess, yeah, but it was more of, I did want to do I know I wanted to do something great. That I did want to do. I wanted to do something where I could necessarily be like proud of myself, I guess. I just wanted to do something where I can find, like, I could say where it's like, oh wow, I really, really, really tried my hardest and I totally succeeded, you know? That's what that was like my whole goal was like, I don't know what, I like art and I like doing art and I want to do something great with art. But it's like, oh, I want to do all these other things too. You know, so I ended up, I guess, being lost, but like, I guess like not really lost, but just trying things, just keep trying and trying new things, and I guess that's a good thing too. Is like there's always just like not just saying, oh, I would like to try this, you know, I would like to, you know, do this, you know. I think it's better to like, you know, actually try and see if it's something you would want to do. At least if you tried, you can be like, at least I tried, you know. Sure, I might have spent a bunch of money on it, unnecessary money on it, but I still tried. So, you know, yeah, I mean, like, at least if you know you tried and you didn't like it, at least you can go back and say, well, you know, I tried it, but I didn't necessarily like it. It's like, if you didn't try at all, then it's like, you don't have an idea. Maybe you would have really liked it. Maybe you can say, you would be like, oh, this is something I can actually get behind and do. So, like, yeah. I just like trying things, you know? Something seems cool. It's like, why not try it, you know? I don't see why not. It's fun. But it's like, oh, Frog, I'm just so tired. Oh, you poor baby. I want to try, but it's just, there's no time. No time. It's funny. It's like everyone's always quick to say that they don't have the time to do shit, but like they can always find time to do other shit, you know? So it's like, oh, I don't have time to do this, but like everything, this other thing, there's something else where it's like, oh, I'm not saying like watching YouTube or like watching me or like watching, I just feel like sometimes like things where it's more of, you can't really learn from it, or like, I mean, anything you could technically learn from, I mean, but there's just sometimes where it's just like, yeah, I'm doing this because I like it and it's fun, but it's just like, it gets to a point where it's just like, am I wasting too much time on this? It's like, cause you know, I got shit to do. It's like you don't necessarily want to like, not to say like wasting time is bad. I mean, technically anything is a waste of time, you know? If you like, you want to put it like that, anything is technically a waste of time. But I mean, it's more of what's important to you, I guess. So if it's important to you, then it's not a waste of time. But if you're wasting time doing things that are a waste of time, then yeah, maybe you are wasting time. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because maybe you like watching something or doing something else for a while, you learn more and you get a experience in something else, and that in turns goes back to what you want to do, I guess. Usually everything leads back into like, I guess like what I do like about streaming is like everything can lead back to it. Like, you know, I can watch videos and how many fucking hits do you take, bitch? I could like do other things, and it's like it can lead back into streaming, because like, you know, I can talk about it and shit and other stuff, you know. It's just like it's just interesting how it just like doing this whole streaming content creating thing, it just it makes you try to do things, you know. It's not like really it's not really like forced or anything, but it's like, oh, I can like try and do this, you know. Or like I never thought I'd be doing like reviews. I never thought that I would like necessarily do like a review for something, you know, like actually sit down and make a fucking video for a review on a product that I bought for other people to watch, because it's more of like, oh, this would make a good video, because like, oh, I mean, if it was more of like, say someone said, oh, I have a such and such such and such thing, and like I could recommend it to them. I mean, like, I'll recommend it to someone if we're talking, but like to like think like, oh, you know, maybe I should make a video on this, because, you know, I thought it was a good product, so I would think other people might think it's a good product. So, you know, it really, like, in a way, I guess like doing content. Wow. I thought she was about to make it too. I was like, if she makes that, it'd be kind of dope. I didn't even mean to do that. So it's kind of cool, you know. I guess it's not. I don't want to say it's like forced. I mean, it's in a way, it's more of like, oh, this would. If I do this, I probably would get a lot of like. I'm not gonna lie, be like, oh, I'll probably get a lot of views or whatever. So, you know, let's do it. And in doing so, you end up doing, because, oh, this would bring a lot of attention to myself or whatever. I don't think you're supposed to jump there, because her hands go up like that. So in a way, you start thinking outside the box and trying to find other ways of getting people to like watch you or your content and shit like that. So it's kind of interesting, because if it was more of just me per se, if it was just like me, just as me, I probably wouldn't necessarily do it. But it's just like, oh, since I'm like behind a brand now, why the fuck not? You know, like, what's the point in not trying to do it, you know? So it's just, I just feel like, you know, people should try more, you know. No harm in trying. Better try than not to try. I mean, you might actually end up enjoying it, you know? It's just, I mean, it depends because like what you might be wanting to try might cost a lot, of course, and that sucks. But that sucks. But you know, you gotta be like smart about it. You know, I mean, like if it's something where you just you really don't know, like, oh, if this is gonna work out, but you want to try it, you know, like actually like put some money aside and then try it. You know, don't necessarily like spend a whole bunch of money on it. You know, because then you might not like it. So yeah, I mean, I guess this is like obvious, but you know, I don't know. um. Oh fuck, man! I gotta make it all the way over there again.